going on, Archons? Welcome to another Boulevard Paper Fight YouTube video. It has been a minute since I've done an unboxing, so I thought, why not? Let's crack open one of these decks that I happen to have here. Let's see what tasty treats we have inside. Will this be a saucy deck or something a little bit mild? Let's find out. So, we have a Star Alliance Dis Saurian. Ooh, that seems fun. Convenient. I got my Artanu mat here, and the deck is called Saurian Amicable Pub Praefectus. So, give me a second while I open this. Okay. So, let's see what we have in store here. So I'm going to put down the Archon card. This weird thing where the back of the cards looks different, the Saurian logo from the other one. Don't get that. Alright, so let's see what we got. First up we have Buzzle, Buzzle, Buzzle. Another Buzzle. Exhume. Exhume. Festering Touch. Infernus. Malazan. Rock Grub. Snag. Spider. Spider. Lord Invidious. Then we go to Saurian with the Broodon Auxiliary. Imperium. Legatus Raptor. Odak. Ludo. Golden Spiral. City State Interest. Draco Praco. Aredo Hisaro. Paraguardian. Paraguardian. Regrettable Meteor. Alright, now we go on to Star Alliance with the Walls. Frayne. Light of the Archons. Ingram. Red Alert. Garcia. Zap. Stunner. Transporter Platform. Quixelstone. United Action. And lastly, Garcia's Blaster. Whew. This looks like it could be a fun one. So let's first off see the Ember Pips that are present here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 Ember Pips. Creature count, we got, this is going to be important for this deck, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22. So high creature count with the Quixelstone, which is not ideal. Now let's take a look at Ember Control that we have available. So we got the Garcia's Blasters one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These kind of count. So we got 8 Ember Control cards, some in every house. That is always very positive. And now let's kind of start looking at the direct damage we got. So we have Zap. So that's 1, 2, kind of 3. I would count these guys sort of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got another 8. So it's pretty well rounded so far. Yeah, I'm liking this. Now let's kind of like break down this deck and see what's exciting. So let's start off with what we got in Dis. So we got a Lord Invidious, always a great turn 1 play, puts the pressure. You got Snag as well, which is a little bit of control. And then we got the double Exhumes. So obviously Infernus is a great target for the Exhumes. That's a no-brainer. But let's take a look into what exists in the other houses. So, I mean, exhuming some Garcia is a good idea. Ingram, also a good idea. Frayne, good idea. Walls could be good. And then what do we got here? So we got a Raid of Hussar would be a terrible idea because they belong to House Saurian, so that doesn't help. Odak potentially, or a Ludo, depending on how your board is going with Ember. So I think you're going to mainly be choosing the Star Alliance. I think it's going to be a Star Alliance heavy play. Yeah, because I like this house. I think this is a nice composition. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 creatures. So that's a nice amount of creatures in that house you may want to call just for shenanigans. Here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, only 4 creatures in Star Alliance, but you do have the potential of doing that transporter platform play with a ton of things you can use. You got like 1, 2, 3. So not a ton, but 3. That's still a good number that you can do, and you can abuse things like Frayne or Garcia, or even Ingram with that play. So you could even like ward Ingram and then play it out again. So you got some options with that, which I really like in this. And I do like that if you're continuously playing Garcia's Blaster with the transporter platform, you're getting that benefit. Oh, it's 7 o'clock here. And again, obviously the red alerts are fantastic, especially if you get this out early and have less creatures, or even going the Quixelstone route, because if you have Quixelstone, you can kind of really use that transporter platform, Quixelstone, not need a lot of creatures potentially. So I really like that. And then in the dinos, you got some nice bodies on here. Imperium to do some warding, Golden Spiral to utilize a few things. Obviously, City Straight Interest could be very handy for things like that. Yeah, even doing like a city-state interest, ward Ludo, and then you kind of just wipe your board with Regrettable Meteor, and then you get all that Ember off the board potentially if you did something like that. That's one thing you could do to mitigate, especially if you're doing some Quixelstone plays or something like that. But yeah, I really like this. I mean, these are great ward creatures. And you got a Rado Hisaro, which is never a bad thing to have for activating maybe some of your Star Alliance guys on a Saurian turn. Draco Preco I'm not a super huge fan of. Ludo's great, Odak's great, Legatus Raptor again to maybe fight into something and use some of your Star Alliance creatures. So I think I would rate this deck as something fantastic to have in the realm of your sealed pool. If I was playing it sealed, in general, I think this deck is actually going to be pretty sweet. I'm not disappointed to see it at all. In fact, I'm going to kind of do a test run with this to see what it's all about, because I really like the look of this deck. I want to play it. I want to see what it's all about. So please stay tuned soon for an upcoming Crucible and Coffee utilizing this fun Dino Star Alliance deck. And as always, everyone, please do like and subscribe. Check out some of those other videos. And may your Ember never be stolen and your keys forged promptly. Have a good one.